Hello, everyone. I noticed nobody's here yet, so we'll just kind of wait and see who shows up in the comments. Looked like I had at least 2 people waiting. I think I'll just leave this up here. Oh, I'll be right back. As you can see, my mittens in the back is saying hi's. Oh, there's Chloe. Yay! Don't worry, we have no peoples yet.
Yay! I'm still doing the makeup.
Oh, you look fine. So, I went out with my mom and brother, and we saw the new Halloween Kills.
Sorry, I'm just in the midst of doing the makeup, so it's hi.
We'll kind of wait on people for a minute.
Yay.
In fact, since nobody's here, I can do this. Boop.
Yay!
That's kind of sad. I do something that's positive. Nobody?
Do I have to, if anything, do I have to shout it out on Twitter? Because I will happily do that for you.
I did already shout it out on Twitter, but sure, you can always send another link. Like, hey, horror movies. What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all fun.
I've loved them since I was 6. My brother and I have watched them together since that age. It's not my fault I'm addicted. He got me started young.
It's always good to start them young, Tiff. Ooh, okay now. Because everyone knows me as the gothic pink head, the light pink headset lady, so it's just yeah, I'm just gonna accept the fact that today is not my day. Oh, are you ready for something really funny?
Good for it.
Someone had the audacity to nick my last 2 bog roll today.
Oh, for the love of...
I know. And I broke until not this Wednesday, the next Wednesday.
Ugh.
Don't. Just
Why? People who steal like that, especially from you. I don't mean this in a mean way, but did I have death wishes? Because that'd be like stealing from me, and I would definitely consider that a death wish.
I mean, let's be honest here. It's probably a thing. I have no caffeine in my system, and the last 2 cans of Monster are supposed to last me. I'm fucked. You walked into the room, and I was just sugar balls. Because I was about to phone Paul and then go to bed, and it was just never mind, I have to co-host.
Well, if no one shows up within the next few minutes, we'll just babble at each other and be like, well, you all suck.
Yep. Jenny has a couple of things going on in her private life, so I totally understand why she is not on.
Yeah, that if she wants to tell us, she will. That's her business.
Yeah, that's why I said stuff going on in her private life, so.
What's a private life?
I know, right? I don't have one of those. I haven't had one of those since my dog got kicked in.
I haven't had a private life since I was 23. Long time.
I don't have a private life. I haven't had a private life since not
ever.
Since 12 o'clock tomorrow. last week.
Ah. Did you get a job? You
No.
got it? Hmm?
No.
No?
No. I have the interview Thursday.
Ah.
I have the interview Thursday, and I don't want to do it. But because so someone who decided to be like an absolute asshole lives up in Chelmsford now. So I'm just like, yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, I'll go there. Fuck it. I mean, at the end of the day, he cusses me out. I cuss him out. Simple as. If it goes the police on me, I call the police on him.
Yeah, at least he's not like, yeah, you've had some weird people to deal with.
Tiff, I'm
How's your
surprised I stayed
door?
sober. Huh?
How's your poor door?
Screwed shut, and this is my front door lock.
God, even at some of the budget places I lived, I always had a padlock. They literally use what you can buy at a Dollar Tree.
This is my front door lock now.
God. Fabulous.
In the ghetto.
Public housing sucks everywhere, but God.
Don't. No, this is a scheme. It's an organization, basically, for homeless people. Technically, under the eyes of the law, I am homeless.
Huh?
Oh, it's a housing. Where I live is a housing association.
So kind of like HUD out here. Housing
Yeah.
and Development.
Peabody, it's called. Hold on, I'll Google it for you. Yeah. Interwebs.
We
Right,
have a viewer. Yay!
Oh, we do?
We will get to the movie momentarily. We've been talking amongst ourselves.
Well, mostly us too. Peabody Housing Association in London is one of the London one, and Southie provides care and support for and large-scale community regeneration programs. The Peabody Trust was founded in 1862 as the Peabody Donation Fund, and now brands itself as simply Peabody.
Excuse me.
It is one of London's oldest and largest housing associations, and with around about 55,000 properties across London's southeast.
Wow.
It is also a community benefit society with an urban regeneration agency, a developer with a focus on regeneration, and a provider of an extensive range of community programs. Like the stream, save the dream.
Yep, that is Rob Rules. Hi, Rob Rules. Welcome to my random stream. Scream of Anubis is here. Yay.
Hi.
2 people.
Yay. Just needed all the others.
So, this was not Rob Zombie's Halloween. It was John Carpenter. I got it wrong.
I was gonna say, Rob Zombie. We don't know him. I'm not caffeinated enough for this shit.
And it was kind of based off the original series, you know. and they had Jamie Lee Curtis and then her character's daughter and her granddaughter. And it was a take up. They did a sequel in 2018, and it was like supposed to be the end of the night, and they doused the house that they had trapped him in and set him on fire. So of course he survived.
I know I'm gonna sound like a really uneducated fuck, but we'll go there. We'll go there. Yeah. Is it Jason Voorhees? No, it's Michael Myers, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm uncultured. I'm sorry.
It's okay. They are so similar that, yeah. So Rob rules, yes, it is a trilogy. This whole idea that this is the final one is absolute garbage. I know, I saw the end. He's still alive. And yeah, they had the death scenes, of course. But what's really sad, if I've become so desensitized after seeing so many of these movies that, like, the death scenes came up, and the only thing I could get was, ow, that would hurt. Oh, God, that sucks. There was no, like, ah!
It's not even a, ha. Well, they're dead.
Like, that's gonna suck. Ooh, thumbs in the eyes. Yeah. That's not fun. So, spoiler alert from 2018, he lives. And
my connects are really clicky today. I'm really sorry if anyone can hear that on stream.
One of the saddest scenes was they were in the hospital where Jamie Lee Curtis's character was, because she had been stabbed in the last movie, so she went to the hospital. And the other escapee that he escaped with in the last movie, this poor traumatized guy, they kept mistaking him for Michael. And the townspeople, they all got pissed off, and everybody's grabbing a weapon. We're going to go hunt Michael Myers down, all right?
Bottom comment. Ask Momoa about an eye injury.
I'm going to just assume that was AH. Although Momoa is the kind of guy that would make a joke about Michael Myers.
I mean, let's be honest here.
If the opportunity presented itself, he's a big enough nerd like the rest of us that he would just be like, and I saw this guy. He had a white mask.
I mean, Momoa is like probably like one of the most badass people out there. Like, you just sit there and it's just like.
But seriously, the whole town just gets fed up. Everybody grabs weapons. It's basically a gangbang, a beatdown, like us.
That came out wrong, didn't it?
Yeah. A community-wide beatdown on Michael Myers. Yet somehow he survives, kills everybody that was coming to beat him down. Somehow he still lives, and it's towards like the end of the movie. And my God, let's see here. Are we sure he's Michael Myers? Are we sure he's not Rasputin? Because you've heard about Rasputin, I'm sure. Drugged, shot, all kinds of craziness.
No. Like, I can make something really, really fucked up about this. If anyone wants to go there, I will go there. Basically, if Michael Myers was like, if they were filming Halloween here at Bramble, long story short, I'm pretty sure like most of the plonkers outside in the hostel would try and kill him.
Then there would be Chloe. I know the Nope when I see it. Right over there is the Nope. So I'm going to go this way.
We put on the trainers, we hold a knife, we run, and then we fucking Nope out the situation because, like, I am... Right, there's the definition, there's like, there's the situation, right? I am the white black, where I fuck Nope out of the situation.
I don't know. I'd be the kind of person like, Okay, you people hold him down. Somebody wrench his jaw open. I'm gonna put in a live grenade. Come back from that.
No, right.
That would be my level of done. I'm like, okay, you got him down. Hold him. Hold him. Wrench his jaw open.
I mean, you get one of my neighbors to pin him down because, bearing in mind, like this kid is like, I don't know, 6'5" or 6'7". This kid's tall and he's like 17.
I don't know. What I've learned from horror movies, they do that stupid scream thing, but what I have learned from horror movies
is just don't be a fucking moron.
And explosives are your friend. Explosives are your friend, because if your body is blown into tiny little pieces, unless you are the Deadpool of horror villains, like Jason Voorhees.
I'm uncultured, I'm sorry.
Jason Voorhees is Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Speaking of other movies, interesting little tad bit. The very first Friday the 13th, he was not in it. It was his mom. His mom was the one doing all the killing in the very first movie. Jason didn't come in until actually the sequel movie. First movie is actually really, really good because it's a grieving mother wanting revenge for the death of her son.
Ooh, hold on. I need to figure out when. Okay, so May 2022, there'll be Friday the 13th. If a month starts on a Sunday, it will turn into Friday the 13th. Or as I call it, payday.
I don't know. For some reason, Friday the 13th is never bad for me. It's actually always been extremely lucky.
Have you had a haircut, Miss Tiffany?
No. It's just, see.
Oh, it's just like, it's like what I do sometimes where I wrap my hair into a bandana and shite.
So, here's some spoilers for everyone. After Halloween ends, the next movie, they're planning a TV series like they did with Chucky. I kind of want to send them to the mall. I know, that must make me a horrible person, but I kind of want to send Michael Myers to the mall. Here you go. Here's all of woke culture in a single place.
Sorry. I should have done that with a knife. That would have made so much more relevance instead of what I was just doing.
I'm sorry. Most people...
Holly's broken it.
I don't know. Most of us from Gen X were bitter because we're the ones who came up with the whole concept of woke. And what woke was back then is not what it is now. It was about questioning the establishment, not trusting the news, not trust what everything was just being fed to us. To be woke means to not bite the garbage they're selling you. That was our term. And then they took it and turned it into complete stupidity, where all of a sudden the news are the good guys who always report the truth. And we are going to just be enraged about everything. They took a concept that was supposed to be.
I ain't gonna say anything. Crap. I ain't gonna say anything because I'm pretty sure MI5 will boot down my door. Because I'm pretty sure MI5 will probably the stream.
It's just one of those things that started as a good idea, then the real idea was lost entirely. And then the establishment got a hold of it, and now it has become everything that it was supposed to be against.
Dang nabbit, why have I... How on earth have I found it?
Sorry. And we have someone with an interesting name, the real Rosie Rins Empire Forever. Hello, Long Lamb.
Hello.
I'll just
I am
call you
British,
Rosie
just
Ren.
clarifying.
But yeah, I kind of went on a rant there. I do know, like back in the day, they had one of I think it was Day of the Dead, where they had the zombies inside the mall, and it was supposed to be a commentary on teen culture. But I don't think any movies really like shove teen culture down its throat quite like Freddy did. I don't know. You have these movies. You have Michael Myers. You have Jason Voorhees. You have Chucky. But
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy was always different. Freddy pretty much had the dark humor, but it was cramming like teen culture and stupidity down its throat in every single movie. He had personality.
Well,
He-
kind of
he
like me.
Well, you know what?
Jokes for the wins, ladies and gents, and non-binary friends in the chat.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say. He wasn't just some dude in a mask with no emotion who never talks. You used to be a Rosie.
Hey
Hello.
guys.
Hello.
Hello.
I am British. I am very sorry if you can't understand me at sometimes.
I totally understand British people very well because I have autism.
And we do tend to like inherit British culture kind of through our pores. We don't even get a choice in it. It just happens.
Yeah.
Yes, Rob. Chloe is from Essex, not far from London.
Basically, long story short, if I brought up a map of the UK and what counties there are, my county, Essex, is actually not far from London. I mean, I can jump on a train from my train station to London Liverpool Street, and I'll be there in 10 minutes or 20, give or take, depending on the delays.
So, Justice for Depp is here. She does the Johnny Depp movie reviews. At least I think she still does. I don't get those notifications quite as often as I used to.
I haven't seen the new Halloween movie yet, but I do plan on seeing it next week sometime.
It's pretty good. If you've kind of been desensitized to slasher horror, I mean, I've watched it my whole life. I watched my first slasher film when I was 6. My favorite movie when I was that age was Child's Play. I was a little bit of a demented child.
Well, I got started not long after before Halloween Kills came out. I started to watch some scary movies, and I kind of like them now. Even Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh my gosh. And the original Amityville Horror with that freaking song. I used to freak people out because I would skip down the hallways of school doing that la la. People would start backing away slowly. It was fantastic.
My nickname in high school was the vampire because I was so pale and basically always cold. So hence my nickname, the vampire.
I had a barkeep out here nickname me in my downtown days Elvira, which has stuck like a freaking virus. And I don't get it. I don't look anything like Elvira at all. In fact, I would expect Chloe to go downtown with me and be more likely to get the name Elvira. And I mean that as a high
aesthetic is very much so almost there. I mean, the dress that I'm wearing right now is almost like it.
So, how is everybody so far?
Pretty good. I went to go see Halloween Kills. I got back not that long ago. I went with my brother as per tradition, and I went with my mom, and we went to go see it. And
did you like it?
I did, but here's the problem. I've watched so many of these movies starting at so young that the jump scare for slasher films just isn't there anymore. I mean, there's a reason why these days we have to go to a Saw movie. All of us who grew up watching these movies, it has to go to extremes to make us jump anymore because we're used to seeing the slasher things. It wasn't like towards the very end where Jamie Lee Curtis was doing her closing monologue about why Michael just keeps surviving all this crap when just a normal mental patient would have just died already. No matter like it's almost like the joke, the mythology of the Joker. He's too crazy to die.
Exactly.
Can I just say, like, this is probably the really bad person in me, but like, I throw stuff if I get jump scared. For example, I was in here, and my neighbor was in here. Like I was doing something in the bedroom. She walked in, and she just went boom, and I jumped and threw something, which happened to almost be my phone. Luckily, she was holding it, so it was just like, ah.
Yeah, jump scares for me are kind of a thing nowadays. I haven't been into any horror films, slasher films, since, well, ever.
Oh man, but they're fun though.
I know,
They are
but
fun. Even this movie was fun. There was a
I don't
lot
get
of carnage.
scared a lot. I don't get scared a lot during episodes of Star Wars or Halloween, of course. Oh
Sonic,
my gosh.
breaking into my final two monsters.
She's like, I'm going to
Someone
need
has to
help.
kill me.
It would like for those who like carnage, it is, as Paul would call it is definitely murder porn.
That's what
There's
it's
a lot of
to,
gruesome deaths, like the thumbs to the guy's eyes towards the back of his skull. Then one dude got killed literally with a staircase.
I still can't believe Loomis got cut off after all of these years.
I don't think that they like necessarily said don't be in the movie as much as they wanted the crazy doctor that was crazy enough to let Michael out so that he can study what he was doing. I think there was a reason they went the route that they did.
Maybe
Loomis just wanted him dead.
Maybe Dr. Loomis is also cray-cray.
No, Mr. Loomis was the only one who had a freaking brain. He's like he needs to go down. No, you don't understand. I've tried to work with him. I've tried to do this. It doesn't work. What needs to happen is he needs to die. I mean, there are people, and I hate to quote Batman Begins, not Batman Begins, but Dark Knight, who cannot be reasoned or negotiated with.
I'm pretty sure that's like 95% of the world these days, but hey ho, we move.
They can't be bribed, reasoned with, or negotiated with. They are the people they just want to kill. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's no undoing it. And I think Dr. Loomis realized that Michael was one of those people. Although in The Dark Knight, he says some people just want to watch the world burn.
How was vacation day, Tiff?
It has been good. It's coming to an end, kind of, because I go back to work on Monday, and then it's my natural weekend, Tuesday, Wednesday, which I did sort of design it that way. I wanted to get ready to be back into my regular routine, but I wanted to still have a nice, good, long break so I could recalibrate my brain. Because let's face it, at the beginning of my little vacay there,
Your
I
brain
was-
just farted. I can tell you, your brain farted.
it was like, yeah, you could tell. You could tell. I was stressed to the gills, to the breaking point. It wasn't good.
It was like 95% of the time, it was the words that came out of your mouth was "fuck everything with a sandpaper dildo." That was most of your words.
That's any given day, though. Let's face it. I'm my mother's daughter. I can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm my mother's daughter as well. I can't help being a mother's daughter.
It's very true. My mom has been a very strong influence on me my entire life, and there are parts of my personality that are so pure just her. It's insane. Of course, my mom just found it all fascinating from a medical point of view. She's like, "Ooh, I wonder if he managed to get to the skull." I would have liked to examine something like that. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, it's the freaking lawnmower man incident all over again. So if none of you have a weak stomach, here's the lawnmower incident. We were all eating spaghetti. And Mom that she just made, and we're all sitting at the table. And she decides to tell us about a dude who literally, the bone snapped in half because he got himself caught underneath the lawnmower. And she was talking about the break, how it came up through his leg, and how fascinating the break was, and graphic detail while I'm trying to eat. I've called him the lawnmower man ever since.
Wow.
Fuck, I've eaten like 3 hours ago because I probably would have puked up my dinner.
Right? I don't know. I think that woman should write horror movies.
I'm pretty sure your mum should, darling.
I bet with all the stuff she has seen, she should be able to come up with some pretty epic scenes.
I mean, with me, it's an episode of Friends each day.
So yeah, I was just think it would be interesting if she would sit down and write a horror story. Like, come on, Mom, you've seen more messed up stuff that I've probably seen in any horror movie.
Pardon me. I'm being polite here. I was planning ahead of you, Tiffany, and I was just like, I need my backing.
Well, guys, I'm sorry to have to leave so soon. I have a bike ride coming up very shortly here, so
It's okay. You have a good night.
stay safe and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Will do. Thank you for coming by.
Take care, sweetie.
I love you both so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Take care, sweetie.
Are you
We
both
and
single?
the cat who's wandering somewhere love you too.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye. I whipped my mouse.
Did Mama Cat play with it?
Nope, I knocked it over.
I was gonna say, did Brahma touch it?
The interesting thing from it is part of that mob were like two of the kids that in the original movie Jamie Lee Curtis was babysitting and protecting. And now they're all adults and they're all like, no, he needs to die. Like, you all should have figured that out a long time ago.
I mean,
when you have Dr. Loomis sitting there telling you he needs to die, you're all like, we can't hurt him. Like, dude's a doctor. Shut up and pay attention.
If the doctor says he needs to die, the doctor says then humanity believes that he needs to die. People need to show me appreciation because it is like midnight
And what-
05 in the morning, and my neighbor's got work tomorrow.
Wow. It was just, no. I wouldn't say it was fan service. I know there's going to be reviews. I swear there's going to be reviews that say, well, it's fan service. I'm like, they're trying to bring the series to a full close. They're bringing in the babysitted kids from the first movie. They're bringing in Jamie Lee. I mean, obviously. Oh, Rob Rolls has an interesting question.
Freddy versus no, it's not Freddy versus Jason.
Michael
It's Michael
versus
versus Jason. That would be actually really funny though.
But what would that make Chucky? The kicker?
Please remember and please be considerate. It's like 5 minutes past midnight on a Sunday morning.
I know, your football is people kicking a ball. Nothing but kicking the ball. Sometimes headbutting the ball.
Ooh. I've got something really funny.
Oh.
It's kind of like a memory that I had from primary or elementary school. I I remember playing goalie back on my soccer team.
Uh-huh.
And yes, I booted this soccer ball, flew past like all the other flew past all the boys, and it hit the teacher in the nuts.
Ah. Ow.
At first, I didn't like. Right, bearing in mind, I didn't know what it experience like. I didn't experience what it felt like to be like hitting the bollocks and shit until I got a baton right in the center of the. Yeah, it did not feel nice.
Ow.
Worst part was I collapsed in my flat. I was like, "Whew." I think I passed out because I don't remember much. I actually don't remember much. It's just my neighbor's psycho ex-boyfriend turned around and said, Chloe, you now experienced what it feels like to be hitting the balls.
Good Lord.
I looked at him and he was and Christy looked at him and she was like, what happened? And yeah. Because me saying that I don't remember much, it's like, whoa. Because when after the crack, it was just like, I just went to the floor. I just don't remember much. I was actually seeing stars. I actually remember seeing stars.
Yeah, I never dealt with that. Never dealt with that. Okay, so I do want to make this a little bit shorter than usual because it was last minute. So I'm trying to keep it about around an hour. So, favorite horror movies? I say movies because nobody can pick just one. What comes to mind right off the top of your head?
Oh gosh.
It can be even one of those horror comedies.
Oh, what was it? Shaun of the Dead or something like that? I don't remember.
Is it the one where he's riding on a horse killing zombies?
I don't remember, but I know it was like Shaun of the Dead or something.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of that. And I know mine is cliched as hell. I don't care.
Or Hot Fuzz. That was funny.
I know it's cliched as hell. I don't care. The Exorcist.
I mean, if you ask my auntie that question, she'll turn around and go, Well, which horror movies do you want me to say? Because she has a Jason Voorhees statue in her house. She has many things in her house, which are like, whoa! I kind of wish I was like you.
No,
I'm kind of in awe of my auntie.
yeah, that is kind of awesome.
She
So
lost the sword when I was a little girl.
I can't believe I do live in a world where some of these people becoming adults have not been subjected to The Exorcist yet, which makes me sad because I'd love to see how some of these precious little snowflakes would deal with a movie like that.
I mean, the scene where, like, Reagan, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that scene because, yeah.
I know the one you're talking about.
I'm talking about the one with the priest and the crucifix.
Yep.
I'm talking about that scene. I'm scarred for life. I'm actually generally scarred for life.
There's a lot of people that literally ran out of hospitals and had to speak to psychiatrists when that movie first came out. And then we have, of course, The Shining. Who doesn't know Jack Nicholson? Here's
Johnny!
And they've done remakes of it since, but nobody did that character like Jack Nicholson did that character.
Oh my god, he was that was a good one. Oh gosh. It's not the re-release.
But the original miniseries.
The first one. The first actual horror movie. Oh my god.
Tim Curry is Pennywise. Nobody will ever change my mind. Sure, Skarsgård, sure, he did a good job, okay. But he's not Pennywise. Tim Curry made Pennywise come to life. What made him so terrifying was that he was so charismatic. He was funny. Beep, Richie. Like, come on.
Yeah,
no one could say as like he could, would you like a balloon? Then there would have been us as kids. No, Mr. Clown, we're good.
No, there's me who's like constantly traumatized for life because my parents used to be watching horror movies around about 9 o'clock, which is the watershed hour over here in the UK.
The goddamn shower scene from that movie.
No,
I did not take a shower for 2 weeks.
Can I also say
the drain? That was so much no. Like no.
Yeah, I mean no, because I had a wet room in my mum's house, and I was just like, I took one look at the wet room. I looked down at the water pump. I was just like, fuck that. I just walked off. I was just like, nope. Walked back into my room. But I tricked my mum a little bit.
And the original miniseries for The Stand, not the current one, they butchered it. I wasn't going to watch it anyway. I know, and guess who they got to pay Nadine Cross? I don't know if you know this one, Chloe. They had the freaking nameless one, bedshitter herself, play Nadine Cross. She, first of all, does not begin to hold a candle to the original Nadine. She was perfect. She was terrifying, but sympathetic. And you're really going to put that one? Really?
Really? Yeah.
I got to say, because I'm pretty sure the Antichrist is real. And like he was anywhere near age, even he'd be like, nope.
Yeah. There is all kinds of nope. I don't know what my hair is doing, but it's doing a thing, so
it's okay, you're going 80s. I mean, we are talking Halloween, 80s horror.
Sorry, if my hair's gonna stay like that, my hair's gonna stay like that. Fuck it.
And oh my gosh, to talk about how desensitized I am to some of the horror. I look at Final Destination as my feel-good dark comedy movie series. Because those death scenes are so over the top. Although I will never look at a truck just ahead of me with a load of wood on its back quite the same way ever again, since I saw that whole log goes out, goes through the windshield, through the guy's head. I've never looked at a truck carrying sawed logs quite the same way ever again since that.
Rob Rules just turned around and said, I had a wet room. And then it just, then I realized what he was implying. And I was just like, oh, you dirty son of a bitch.
So so we have this girl. Her name is Cherry, or Cherry K. And she puts up whatever we say, but makes it dirty. And if she's not around the mod, Rob, somebody will always come around to do it for her. I was petting Brahma, like, I'm just petting my cat, and you know what she put. Hashtag Tiffany is petting her.
Right, here's the thing. There's an inside joke between me and my neighbor, Christy. We turn around and we go, have you shaved the cat? Yes, we've shaved the cat. We both know what we're talking about.
Yeah, no. I refuse to watch.
Swiftly on from that.
I refuse to watch that version of The Stand for two reasons. You can't top the original miniseries cast. You had Gary Sinise, Molly Ringwald, Rob Lowe. You had some incredible, incredible actors. And what does the newsstand have? AH. Really? We're going to go from Gary Sinise
to the woman that talks out of her ass.
Literally. In the most
do I get brownie points for this one?
Possible.
Do I get brownie points for this one?
Hopefully she's not the one who bakes them. We don't know where she got her batter.
I'm trying to hold a laugh in and it's not going well.
Just make sure, don't take a deep whiff just in case, but just beforehand. Just you know.
You've also got to make sure they're not laced with what was it? Weed? Because that would be the best sleep of your life. Just saying. I've been there, I've done that, and it did not end well for me. Neither did it with my best friend, actually. She phones me. Oh, who wants to hear a funny high story?
Sure. Let's go for it.
Okay, so my friend that I've been friends with since secondary, or high school over there in the States, like she texted me on Gmail one day and she was like, Chloe, help. And I'm just like, what? She phoned me. And then I was just like, what's up? Right, so my sister gave me a weed brownie. Okay.
Oh.
She said, now don't eat it all at once. What did she fucking do? What did she do, guys?
Yeah, ate it all at once.
Yep. And then she messaged me and she was like, Chloe, I'm seeing words and it's not good. And I'm just like, Ellis. Bearing in mind, I'm sitting there, I'm laughing, I'm smoking a cigarette at the same time. And she says to me, Chloe, help! What do I do? But the thing is, I don't know what to do. So I'm sitting there and I'm laughing out of my ass. I'm laughing right so hard. I'm pretty sure I nearly pooped myself. And then she turned around and she said to me, Chloe, this is not funny. Help! I'm like, take some paracetamol, keep talking to me, and probably don't eat dinner because you're probably gonna like pass out in the next 5 minutes. And she passed out in the next 5 minutes, and I was just like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Oh, for
So I
those in
messaged.
the chat, go ahead, keep telling it. I got some things to set up here.
And I messaged her in the next, like, I messaged her like 2 hours after the situation. And I was like, "What did we learn? Don't eat a full brownie." Yes.
Alright, so guys, this was actually shown right near the bathrooms at the Alamo Draft House where I was. So there's Michael Myers near the bathroom. Oh wait, there's more.
I mean, if you weren't already going to the bathroom to wee yourself,
And
you're
there's that.
already going. You're going
How
now.
that happened? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One hell of a drug, kids.
We had this. There's Jigsaw. There's that creepy. Looks fantastic, right?
I'm sorry, but if that was in the dead of the night, in the night, and I'm like walking home from the train station, bang.
Okay, and here's the next one. All these were near the bathroom. It's gonna load here. There we go. Alright. I will go ahead.
We've got some Inception shit going on there. We had some Inception shit going on there.
Alright, so that was fun because they were stationed between the two bathrooms all the way down the hallway. Like, could you imagine if you were going to see this stuff late at night and you need to go to the bathroom?
You're probably going to have a new pair of underwear.
It is cool, Rob, but think about this. It goes dark at night. You're watching one of these scary movies. You go out to go to the bathroom.
You got all the British lot who will turn around and go, oh, like, right, bearing in mind, all of the British people in this block or in this place that I live at, they will all turn around and they'll see that one thing outside the cinema room and they will try and chef it. They will stab it. They will try and stab it. Because
getting hauled off by the freaking SPD out here.
Yep. And I'll just be sitting there and I'll just be like filing my nails and I'll just be like walking into the prison room and I'll just be like, so how'd that go?
Right. So whoever did that, kudos to them, but they're kind of sick bastards. We're just going to set these precariously right here. They're not going to bother anybody.
Oh, they're going to bother everybody.
Oh,
I mean, if you're already going to the bathroom, you're going to the bathroom a lot quicker.
Especially if the first thing you see is that Jigsaw doll. Have you seen any of the Saw movies? Saw movies take the idea of the slasher film and take it to upteen psychotic levels.
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you're working like that Halloween, aren't you? I was gonna say, like, the Halloween, we can do like a Halloween party stream.
Depends. If it's a Monday,
No, it's Sunday. No, hold on. Let's bring up the calendar. No, the nearest stream is Sunday. It will be the 25th. So I was thinking, like, probably put something together for, like, that Monday.
I probably could.
Just like a Halloween party sort of thing.
That would be nice, yes. TV. Sorry. queen of the Roku remote. Buy Roku, people. It will save you tons of money. I get so much free crap off of this freaking Roku.
I can't
43
afford shit. I can't even afford my own Wi-Fi. I'm leeching off my neighbors right now.
It happens. I've leached off my cell phone. I don't have to right
I'm
now.
leeching off of my neighbors right now. So until December 5th, I will have Wi-Fi, but after December 5th, I've got to think about getting my own.
Are they moving?
Yeah, she's getting kicked out.
Oh, good lord. Oh my god, that's horrible. I'm a horrible human being for thinking this, but what would you need to do? I don't know.
He has until a Sunday to to move out. And I'm just like, bro, like staff won't be on site until like the 3rd. So I'm just like, bro, I've got to either pay £22 a month or I've got to leech off the Peabody Wi-Fi. Peabody Wi-Fi is crap. I don't get it in this room. I get it in my bedroom and my bathroom, but I don't get it in here.
That's crap.
I know. And the fact that it shuts off at 2 in the morning, so I will not be able to do streams.
Oh, crappy. Y'all will just have to deal with me renting. But wait, I do that anyway.
Tiffany, you're fabulous, darling. I'll just make sure I stock up on like £100 credit and just like slowly but surely like use it as time goes on and leech off of my phone. I mean, it's not like I'm going to get a new phone anytime soon.
This is true. I usually don't get a new phone until Black Friday hits. Because that's when everything drops dramatically. You can get the next step up phone, even when you're like 2 generations behind, like I am.
What is this? What is this? This thing doesn't exist anymore. This thing doesn't exist, basically, outside, apart from in like China. This doesn't exist outside of China. This phone exists only in China.
Good lord.
Yes.
Alright, folks. So Miss Chloe was planning on going to sleep before I did this impromptu review this evening, so we are going to send her back to Bedlam so she can get some rest.
It's fine, I can stay up for a bit.
I know, but still. I've been out, getting tired. We will definitely all see you on Monday, the usual time, around 4:30 Central Standard Time, 5:30 Eastern
UK time, around about
10:30, 11:30, depending on the time of the year.
Hold on, let's go back on Halloween. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be 10:30, and you're like 6 hours behind me. So
So everybody, don't forget to come see us on Monday. And thank you for coming to one of our more fun streams. We do appreciate it. We know nobody got a whole lot of warning. We do appreciate your time. And as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.